There we go. Welcome back, guys, to a new series I had to make up on the spot due to the fact that school, work, and everything else in general. So let's get into the video. I'm here to smoke grass and eat ass, and I'm all out of grass. So time for to eat some. Never mind. But hope you guys like this new series. This is what if Deku was like Dust Sands. It's not like the my first ever what if Deku was Era 404. Nah. He's like. So he's gonna take up some characteristics of Dust Sands. So yeah. P.S. I did not make none of these pictures. Got them all offline. Search up Dust Sands. Give the supporters and a shout out to the people who made the picture. Here's the worker, or his/her worker right here, signed. I left the signature in there so I can show approval and respect to her or him. Drew my favorite sayings. So let's begin this cute intro. Boom. So, we gonna start this word off with Sans at the age of 15. Yes, we just started off at the age of 15. Basically, I just gave you a little rundown of his life. He's not born quirkless this time. He have a quirk. They call it dust. For some reason, they don't know the abilities of it, but he has a quirk, and it's a capability. No, his quirk is called dust. He got two of them: dust and level in H and LV, aka level. The doctors don't know what leveling is, but they do know what dust is. He's able to create bone structures like sands, of course, like his bone attacks. Basically, he cannot create the gas blasters yet. That can come eventually in the future. So yeah, he do not meet Kashki Bakugo. He lives. He don't live where he don't. I'm gonna say they just don't go to the same school for plot reasons. Plot. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna drop another what if Deku had plot armor. It's gonna be a super banger. So I hope you guys look forward to that. But back to the story. So, basically, throughout his first 15 years, his life been going, I wouldn't say great. How can I put this? His life wasn't going great. His life is kind of hard. I'll put this, because they don't live in a safe neighborhood. They live in a rundown area where they struggle to survive, basically. Truth be told, Izuku don't even go to school. He have to run and steal just to make ends meet for his mother. His father left them like a little bitch he is. He left them and took everything from Inko. Izuku despises his father, like hates his father, to a point where he'll kill him. So yeah, So we'll just get back, and so that's basically the recap of his history. So let's do this. So we see Izuku basically walking home with a couple of scars and bruises on him. Walking home. Damn it. That was a little bit harder than what I thought. But I did get the money. I did get enough money to buy dinner for a couple of weeks. Hopefully Mom won't question my bruises like she usually does. As he walks inside the house, as we see Inko, seeing Inko sitting down on the couch, basically looks like she's on death. No, she's, how can I say? She's standing up. She don't look so well. As the Duke says, "Mom, what are you doing up? You need to get back to bed. It's not good for you to stay up. You know what the doctor said. The more you walk around, the more the illness get worse." Zuko, don't worry about it. I'm okay. As she coughs, as Zuko says, "No, Mom, you're not okay. I promise you, I'll take good care of you. I promise." As we as we hear a little noise, as Inko says, "Oh dear, look who's here." As Zuzu sits down Inko, or put Inko down the bed, as there's a little boy. Yeah, you see where I'm going with this? No, not a little boy. He probably like 2 years younger than Zuko. He's 13 and Zuko 15. There's a little brother, as Zuko says. "Hey, little bro, how you been?" "I've been fine, Zuko. How about you though?" That made no sense. "How about you?" Same old, same old. Trying to make money for Mom to survive. I know. I see. I'm the same. So, how was your day at school? It was pretty swell. How about you? I quit at school. Why? I'm the only one who can make money around here. After that damn deadbeat father of ours left us with nothing but Mom and you, I had to take care. So basically, I'm taking care of both of y'all. But hopefully, you'll be able to become a pro hero and finally get Mom out of this hellhole we call a home. As Azuku's brother, for plot reasons, I'm just gonna name him Papyrus, cause fuck it, Papyrus. It's good, it's simple. As Papyrus says, "Yeah, I got you, bro." So that night, so we do a time skip to the night after we see Izuku sneaking out the house. No, as we hear rustling inside the house. As we see, yeah, no, I'm gonna do this. As we hear rustling inside the house, as we see a strange man walking in, looking like he's to rob the place. As Papyrus gets up, Sans is not. Izuku isn't there yet. He had to leave and go get something. As he sees Papyrus, as we see Papyrus gets up on guard, saying, "What's that noise? Sans?" As Izuku, as Papyrus is on defensive, as the person who walks in ends up not really stabbing him, but sticking him with the needle. Him and Inko. As the man laughed, saying, "That would teach that little brat to not mess with us." As the man just sits there and leaves. After we see, I would say like 30 minutes later, we see Izuku arriving home. "Hey, yo, Papyrus, I'm back." It's quiet, a little bit too quiet. As Izuku says, "Papyrus, hey, Papyrus, I know you're not asleep. It's only 8. Izuku walks around. "Yo, Papyrus. Hey, Papyrus." As he walks into the corner, and the only thing he sees is Papyrus. How can I put this? Standing over Inko's dead body. Yeah. I got this. I want him to go insane. As who said, "Papyrus, what happened? Why is Mom okay? What happened? Why are you bloodied? Hey, Papyrus, say something." As Izuku gets closer, as Papyrus lunges at Izuku in a fit of rampage. And I'm gonna just say Papyrus' quirk is similar to Izuku's, where he able to create bone projectile, but to a weaker extent. It's like a bone staff, basically. He be able to create bone staffs. As Papyrus ends up lunging at Izuku, as Izuku ends up dodging, saying, "Hey, Papyrus, snap out of it. Hey, wake up." As Papyrus just keeps attacking, as Izuku ends up dodging it. "Hey, Papyrus, snap out of it. Please, I don't want to hurt you." And Papyrus still attacking, as Papyrus says, somehow managed to escape from the dude's quirk. Hey, bro. It's quite as Sans ends up accidentally stabbing or shooting a bone fragment into Papyrus's heart. Somehow, just plot. Papyrus ends up finally breaking out of the dude's quirk. As Papyrus is coughing blood, saying, "Hey, bro, looks like we're quite in a predicament, huh? Hey, Papyrus, stop talking. I can take you to the hospital." As Papyrus ends up coughing blood, said, "No, you cannot. You know damn well that blast of yours hurt like a bitch. I'm telling you, that bastard did something to me. He made me kill Mom and tried to attack you. Who is he? Who are they? What's their name? Or who is he?" I really don't know. I didn't really get good glimpse of their face. I just know that they had red eyes. But it's all good, brother. I don't hold any grudge for this. It was all an accident, right? Yeah. It was all an accident. As Papyrus took the last breath and, "Hey, yo, bro, I love you." As he ends up dying, as Izuku ends up crying, as he sees a vial, which the vial says the gang's name. As Sans ends up pissed, just running straight towards the gang. As I'm gonna say, like about an hour later, he finally gets there. As we see the ringleader clap his hands saying, "So you're finally here, Izuku Midoriya. How was the little present we gave you? Hope your dear old mom is doing oh so well." As Izuku says, "Shut the hell up. You're all going to die here." As Izuku ends up basically fighting the hell out of all of them. I'm gonna say about like 15 minutes later. Sorry guys, I have to speed this up. I can't really go over all of this, so I'll probably go over all of this at the last minute. As Izuku ends up at the end saying, "So you're the last son of a bitch." As we see Izuku with cut marks, missing the whole arm, basically, and a giant gash on his left eye. As the other dude's sister unscratched it all. Well, yes, I am the ringleader, and I see that you're basically losing. So, I'm just gonna kill you. As before even Izuku can even do anything, the ringleader ends up basically, I'm gonna say, decapitating Izuku. Yes. As Izuku says, "So this is how I'm gonna die. Well, at least I could see my mother and my little brother," as he dies. But he ends up waking back up saying, What the hell? I thought I died." As he ends up looking around saying, Where am I? Where? Think Izuku, think. This place looks oddly familiar. Wait. As he remembered his second quirk, reset. No, he remembered his second quirk called AU. AU. What does that quirk do? As basically he runs around remembering where he was and ends up saying, "Wait, this place, this area, I'm back in the past, or the past of this one. Wait, when did all that?" As he ends up saying, "Forget it, I need to rush home real quick, check on everybody." As we see 30 minutes later, basically everything that happens in the past happens, where Izuku kills Papyrus, accidentally kills Papyrus, not accidentally, but he tried his hardest to save Papyrus, but in the end Papyrus ends up killing him that time. So the second time Papyrus ends up killing Izuku, because Izuku tried his hardest to convince him. And yeah, so basically he resets over again in the same place for a second time. The third time he ends up running home, or getting home earlier, but when he got home earlier, the man, basically the overlord boss, basically ends up torturing Izuku, basically forcing him to watch his mother get violated, basically, and his brother get tortured, as his brother cries out for Izuku to help, as his mother just cries, can't really do nothing, as Izuku sat there horrified, just don't know what to do. So as I said, that's the third time. The fourth time Izuku gets there, I'm not gonna say he really gets there basically at the same time, but instead of Papyrus is killing him this time, it's his mother who kills him. Because the dude, basically, every time he resets, something different happens automatically. It's not set in stone. So, yeah. Basically, his brother kills him. Kills him and his brother. Because he thought it was right since he couldn't protect him the third time. And the fifth and final time. Basically. So, yeah. Fifth and final time. When Izuku gets there, he's just broken. There's no life in him no more. He's been tortured, beat. He sat there and watched his mother kill him. And his brother, watch his brother kill his mother. Watch him as he kills his brother and had to kill his mother. As he's seen his mother and brother, horrible things happen to them. As that just broke him. So when he gets there, he just snaps. He walks in as person, hey bro, what took you so long? As there's a bone in his Papyrus' chest. As Papyrus is sent, why? As we see Sans, basically a tear on his eye, saying, can't have y'all suffering anymore. I'd rather kill y'all than have them bastards force you to do things that you don't want to do. Ingo walks out and Sans sheds even more tears, saying, sorry mom, I really did love you. I loved both of y'all dearly. As he basically kills Inko. As Parsons said, why? Why did you kill her? And Sans is saying, Zuko is saying, I had to. Those bastards was going to torture you, torture both of y'all. I sat there and watched far too many times, thanks to this damn quirk of mine. As Pryor says, what do you mean? Don't you only have one? No, I have a second one called AU. This damn quirk allows me to, each time I die, I get reset back to the nearest save. And the only save that's really close by is the save when you try to kill me and I accidentally kill you, or mom tried to kill you, or mom kills you and me, or them damn bastards torture you and do unspeakable thing to mother, then kills me. So I just decided I really had no other choice. I tried several times to ask for pro heroes to help, but they just waved me off saying, you're a delusional kid. You don't know what you're talking about. Us pro heroes know what we're doing. And I realized they're all lies. I tried calling the police multiple times, but they're too slow. I tried stopping the man before he even do anything, but that doesn't work either. He's too powerful. So this is the only chance I have. As Papyrus says, I see. So you suffered that long, huh? As Izuku cries, saying, yes, I have. But I don't want y'all to suffer along with me. As Papyrus sits down, laying on them all, bleeding, saying, it's okay, bro. I forgive you. I know you did this to save us from all the suffering we'll have to go through. So please don't suffer too much. Not alone. Anyway, as saying as Papyrus ends up dying right then and there, as we see Izuku basically broken with a smile on his face, laughing crazily, saying, laughing, I'm not fit to laugh, laughing, saying, is this what you want? Is this what you want? Are you happy now? I am suffering because of you. And I promise you I will kill you. You damn bastard. As basically saying smile as Izuku smiles. As he grabs some gas and lighter and ends up burning down the house, basically. As they lived in an apartment, as he ends up burning down the apartment. As he grabs Papyrus' scarf before he leaves, saying, I'm sorry, brother, mother. I'm sorry, Papyrus and mom. I just didn't know what to do anymore. As he wraps the scarf around his neck. As the whole apartment building burns down with people still inside of it, basically. So basically not fire, I'm gonna say like 10 people dies, including Inko and Papyrus. So yes. So we will do a 1 year time skip to the point of view of Sans. During this 1 year time skip, Sans realized how his quirk AU works. It's like a leveling up system. Each person he kills, the more HP he gets, and the more health and defense he gets. So basically, yeah, it's like that. And he also discovered that his vulnerability have another use called would create little ghost blasters, which he called gaster blasters, just due to the fact that the motherfuckers are hella cool. Wish I had one. He just called them gaster blasters. Basically, during the time Izuku killed, basically, I'm gonna say about 20 people to level himself up. As we get the point of view of Sans, as he's sitting down on basically a pile of bodies, saying, finally, I'm finally high enough level to kill this bastard. As he ends up laughing, basically lifting up the dude with his telekinesis, which he do have, cause keep in mind Inko had telekinesis, but Izuku telekinesis is way above Inko's. You torture me for far too long. Basically, it's the dude who tortured Izuku, basically the ringleader of the gang. As the dude says, coughing, saying, what the hell you mean, kid? I haven't seen you in my life. And Izuku says, haven't seen me? You sat there and tortured me, forced my brother to kill my mother, and then eventually killed me. You killed me countless of times, but this time things will be different. As the ringleader says, wait, what are you doing? As Sans ends up pinning him up against the wall, basically like Jesus, as he ends up summoning bones and just impaling the dude, the ringleader, creating like a massive bone of roses. Basically, all the bones form into a rose. How you like my new move? It's called Divine Judgment. Basically, I ended up taking Goku Black move, but it's different. Divine Judgment. As he ends up looking at the dude, saying, "I hope you rot in hell, 'cause I know I am." As he leaves, basically we do a 2-day time skip when we see Izuku basically walking around with the hood on. He wearing basically this outfit, and his eyes are basically like this: one red eye and one red eye with blue and purple mix. So let me go all over his abilities. Basically, think of all of Sans abilities plus a little bit more. He got telekinesis. He got create bones out of thin air. Basically, he got the blue and orange one, of course. He got the Gaster blasters. He got the leveling up system that Frisk and Kara has. And yeah, that's basically it. As we see Izuku walking around in a dark alley, as he sees a group of men trying to force their way on to a female. I'm not gonna say that. I don't really know what else to say. As the group of men, as the female ends up seeing Izuku asking for help, please. As Izuku looks at her smiling like this, basically saying, "You want my help? Alright then, girly." As Izuku ends up summoning a Gaster blaster, basically blasting and killing all three of them, the woman and plus the two dudes, saying, as he says, "Oops, my hand slipped." As he ends up laughing, he started off walking again. As he whistles, I can't whistle, basically, as he whistles, humming in his head, "One go down, the other falls. Isn't that right, bro?" As we see Papyrus, basically, but nothing but the shoulder and the head of Papyrus. "Yes, my dear brother, you're absolutely right. This world shall know the pain that you feel. They shall know not to mess with Izuku Midoriya, or shall I call you dust." Yeah, as Izuku says, "Splendid idea, splendid name, brother. Let's go." No, as Izuku says, "Where should we go next?" As he sees a flyer. "Villains wanted, League of Villains." As Person is saying, "Maybe we can go there, brother. They might have a place for you to stay. And if they don't like you, we can just kill them." Splendid idea, little bro. Splendid idea. As Izuku basically walks into the League of Villains hideout. Hold up, guys. Sorry. I need water. Jug of water. Sorry about that, guys. Had to get some water. I was kind of thirsty. Yeah, so I believe he left off at where Izuku ends up walking to the League of Villains hideout. As when he walks in, he sees Spinner twice, Toga, Dabi, Kirigiri, Shigaraki, and another person, quite an unfamiliar person that we're not used to. as he sees a green-haired female with red eyes and freckles. Also, I'd like to point out that Izuku does not have green hair. He has white hair, and Inko didn't have green hair. She had white hair. So yeah, plot. As Izuku says, thinks to himself or talks to her brother, talks to Papyrus, and so these are the League of Villains. All of these damn villains look like circus acts, especially that one. Pointing at Shigaraki with all the hands on his face, saying, "What, does this guy have a hand fetish? I can show him a hand or two." As he ends up laughing, as Python said, "Brother, please stop with the puns. That's not really evil like. Do it look like I kept Papyrus? You're nothing but a floating head." "True, brother, but I am family after all." Yeah, whatever, Papyrus. As we hear Kirigiri saying, "Welcome, Dust. Just call me Dust. Welcome, Dust. How may I help you?" "Well, dumbass, I came here to join this League of Villains and see what y'all about, but the only thing I see here is circus acts, especially that one right there. The one that with all them hands on his face. What, you got a hand fetish or something?" As he smiles at him like that. As Shigaraki said, "What the hell you just say?" "You heard me the first time. Fetish. Are you obsessed with the hands? 'Cause I gotta hand it to you. It's not really. You're not handsome at all." As Shigaraki is pissed beyond belief, as he is saying, "I would kill you." As Izuku says, "I like to see you try." "What? You trying to have a bad time?" As Shigaraki rushes at Izuku, as Izuku ends up putting up his hands, saying, You shouldn't play with the devil." As he ends up, no, he said, "You shouldn't play with the demon." As he ends up using telekinesis on Shigaraki and throwing him across the room. As everyone is shocked and surprised. As Izuku ends up saying, "Oops, did I go too hard on you?" As Papyrus says, "Brother, I think you went a little bit too hard on him. He deserves it. He tried to attack me, of course." As Izuku walks up to Shigaraki saying, "Do that again, and I promise you will know why they call me Dust." As he pulls out as he was about to basically pierce Shigaraki on the shoulder with the bone, but before he do that, all for one, daughter grabs him by the shoulder, saying, "That's enough." Saying, "That's enough." As Izuku turns around, saying, "Don't touch me." With killing your teeth leaking off of him, basically freezing the whole room, making everyone feel fear, like unrelenting fear of it was like a demon was just in the room as off one daughter says backs off as Azuka gets up saying, "You're lucky, hand fetish. Do that again and I'll kill you." As he sits down at the bar saying, "Hey, bartender, give me, what do I want? Give me mustard." Cause you already know. No, give me ketchup. As Kirigiri says, did I stutter? As he gives him ketchup. As Azuki downs it, saying, "That's good. Well, are you all going to just stand there? Or are y'all not going to give me an invitation to join this League of Villains?" I hope y'all guys like it. I won't end that off here. Hope y'all guys liked the part 1 to what if Deku was like Dust Sands. Hope y'all guys liked the video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment for part 2. So yeah, peace.